Captain, before we step onto this farm and feeling island, tell me, what does chicken make you feel when it means the common farm bird, the meat that comes from that bird, and in informal speech, a person who is afraid to do something? Meaning 1. A common farm bird kept for eggs or meat. Used for the bird itself, often seen on farms and in village yards. Example: the chicken ran across the yard as the sun rose over the harbor. Common use: feed the chicken, farm chicken, chicken coop. Chicken in the yard. Meaning 2. The meat from that bird used as food. Used for the food people cook and eat. Example: they prepared chicken and rice for the crew after the long voyage. Common use: roast chicken, chicken soup, grilled chicken. Chicken for dinner. Meaning 3. In informal speech, a person who is too afraid to do something. Used jokingly or critically for someone who lacks courage in a moment of action. Example: he wanted to jump from the dock, but his friends called him chicken. Common use: don't be chicken, act like a chicken, call someone chicken. Don't be chicken. Chicken is a very common everyday word. It can mean the bird, the meat from that bird, or, in informal speech, a fearful person. The tone matters a lot in the third meaning because it can sound playful, teasing, or insulting depending on the situation. Read the farm, the meal, and the feeling behind the word. Captain. Carry chicken for the bird that scratches through the yard, for the food that feeds a tired crew, and for the teasing word used when fear stands in the way of action as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this agreement and action island, tell me, what does deal make you feel when it means an agreement between people to handle or manage a situation and a good price or useful offer in buying and selling? Meaning 1. An agreement between people. Used when two sides accept terms and reach an understanding. Example: the harbor traders made a deal before the first ship arrived. Common use: make a deal, business deal, deal with someone. Make a deal. Meaning 2. To handle, manage, or face a situation. Used when someone takes action to manage a problem, duty, or difficult moment. Example: she dealt with the storm damage before the crew returned. Common use: deal with a problem, deal with stress, know how to deal with it. Deal with the damage. Meaning 3. A good price, bargain, or useful offer. Used when something is offered at a favorable price or on helpful terms. Example: they found a good deal on ropes at the lower harbor market. Common use: good deal, best deal, get a deal. good deal today. Deal is a very flexible everyday word. As a noun, it can mean an agreement or a bargain. As a verb, it often means managing, handling, or facing something. Read the promise, the pressure, and the price with sharp eyes. Captain, carry deal for the agreement that joins two sides, for the steady action that handles what rises before us, and for the favorable offer that makes a wise choice easier as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this link and belonging island, tell me, what does connection make you feel when it means a link between things, a relationship or bond between people, and a route or transport link that joins one place or journey to another? Meaning 1. A link between things. Used when two ideas, events, objects, or systems are joined in some way. Example: the captain saw a clear connection between the broken rope and the drifting crate. Common use: connection between ideas, direct connection, strong connection. Clear connection. Meaning 2. A relationship, bond, or feeling of closeness between people. Used when people understand one another, feel close, or share trust. Example: a quiet connection grew between the guide and the new sailor. Common use: human connection, emotional connection, deep connection. Human connection. Meaning 3. A route, service, or transport link that joins one journey to another. Used for trains, boats, flights, or travel paths that connect one part of a trip to the next. Example: they missed the harbor connection to the island ferry by only 5 minutes. Common use: train connection, flight connection, transport connection. Missed connection. Connection is a broad and powerful word. It may describe a link between facts, a bond between people, or a travel link joining one route to another. The core idea stays the same. Separate things are joined in a meaningful way. Follow every link that gives meaning to the journey, Captain. Carry connection for the thread that joins one fact to another, for the bond that grows quietly between people, and for the travel path that carries us from one stage of the voyage to the next, as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this care and worry island, tell me, what does concern make you feel when it means worry about something? Something that is important to a person, and to involve or affect someone directly. Meaning 1. Worry about something. Used when someone feels troubled, anxious, or uneasy about a situation. Example: the dark clouds caused concern among the harbor workers. Common use: show concern, cause concern, deep concern. Cause for concern. Meaning 2. Something that is important to a person. a matter of care or interest. Used for an issue, duty, or topic that matters to someone. Example: harbor safety is the captain's main concern in winter. Common use: main concern, public concern, personal concern. Main concern, safety. Meaning 3. To involve or affect someone directly. Used when a matter has something to do with a person or influences them. Example: this repair decision concerns everyone who works on the dock. Common use: concern the whole team, directly concern someone deeply. This concerns everyone. Concern can be a noun or a verb. As a noun, it often means worry or an important matter. As a verb, it means involving or affecting someone. Notice what troubles the mind. And what truly matters, Captain? Carry concern for the worry that rises before danger, for the issue that deserves our deepest care, and for the matter that directly touches the lives of those who must face it as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this Agreement and Purpose Island, tell me, what does charter make you feel when it means an official document giving rights or rules? A special arrangement to hire a vehicle or service, and to formally organize, permit, or rent something for a clear purpose. Meaning 1. An official document giving rights, powers, or rules. Used for a formal paper that establishes authority, duties, or freedoms. Example: the Old Harbor Charter set the rules for trade and safety. Common use: city charter, royal charter, charter rights. Harbor Charter. Meaning 2. A special arrangement to hire a boat, plane, bus, or service for private use. Used when a person or group rents a whole vehicle or service for a particular trip or purpose. Example: they booked a charter boat to reach the outer islands before dark. Common use: charter flight, charter bus, charter boat. Charter boat. Meaning 3. To formally organize, permit, or rent something for a specific purpose. Used as a verb when a group is officially created or when a vehicle or service is privately hired. Example: the team chartered a small vessel for the rescue mission. Common use: charter a ship, charter a group, charter a flight. Charter confirmed. Charter can be a noun or a verb. As a noun, it may mean an official founding or rule-setting document, or a private transport arrangement. As a verb, it means formally renting or officially creating something for a purpose. Read the paper, the purpose, and the permission with care, Captain. Carry charter for the document that grants order and rights, for the private arrangement that sets a journey in motion, and for the formal act that secures what is needed for a clear mission as we sail to the next island.